Whew. I have fucked more with the curtain. Hopefully, it remains in its goddamn place. Okay, let's do this, shall we? Yay, it's back! Mr. Chubby is back. Good. Teleport. Did I explore all of this area? I don't know. I think I did, but I'm finding out the hard way right now. Because I do not recall. I did. Not. Apparently. What's up there that I never got to? Oh, yeah, I couldn't because of shenaniganry, I remember. That's what I need to do for this. That's good to get, though. And then hopefully all will be well when I come back to this area later to get that other bit. I do not remember this guy. I felt like I would have done. That's kind of a neat little attack. Okay. That was surprisingly difficult. A little not mini-boss, mini-boss. I haven't explored up there, look at that. I did a really bad job, huh? I genuinely thought I was done with this area up here. Oh my god. Thankfully, I don't think I had any money on me. Really? Because I remember spending it all, so... Oh yeah, no, I spent it on, the little thing, so... Why is this guy so genuinely difficult? Just gonna do that. Even that's not gonna be fucking enough, apparently. Jesus. Bloody hell. Oh, okay. That at least allows me back through there. There's a whole thing up to that top area I didn't even attempt to explore, which I want to go back for. Probably leads to my way around that I was looking for. Nice. I'm really interested in what the next boss is going to be. Because the bosses have been really good. The last few ones, like the earlier bosses were fine, but the last ones have been genuinely like really good. Should have known better, really. Just get that little tap through there. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I need to go the up top path. How? Like that. Very clever. They use the movement abilities so well. It's so nice to see. That you're like required to use them in specific ways. You can't just kind of do whatever. There's a very big mech there. Which I'm not sure how I feel about. Stopping this water raining down on it. The Great Miner. Tian Shao. Okay, that's just me. Especially me when I have no healing left. Where was that up bit? Just here, seemingly? Yeah, there it is. I'm glad they gave you a shortcut there, because that actually would have really sucked to get back to. You got me, well done. Do that just to get rid of the stuff on the floor. Press the wrong button to do the block. That might even be him dead. No, not quite. That wasn't too bad the second time around. Not even seen that moveset before. Really messed me up. Ooh, defeat every optional mini-boss. Fun. I wonder if this was here specifically for you to fight him with. Or if there is something you can do with it. This goes up? Oh, story. Have you reached the Empyrean district? I've never been there myself, but I would venture a guess that those exclusive areas must be decked with majestic scenery and magnificent splendor. However, the security level for the living quarters is extremely high, with many guards patrolling even during durement periods. Something's off about this place. It's too quiet and the security is relatively lax. Could this be another trap? Please forgive me, but I do not have enough data points to make a judgment. Doesn't matter, I'm too deep in the tiger's den to stop now. May you succeed, my lord. Let us return down, however. I want to explore all this stuff first. Before we leap straight into the problem at hand. I really should buy another Azure Sand Charge, considering how much I try and use it. It's legitimately incredibly helpful. Water purification system. The water in the Empyrean district has been contaminated. Please cease all passenger-related water deliveries. Floating atop the ruins of Yaoshi Lake, the Empyrean district is the council-designated living and hibernation space for all Solarians. Water and food are transported up the Sky Tower and stored in the district's lower levels. The Sky Tower extends further down, connecting the Daybreak Tower on the surface and New Kunlun's Research Center deep underground. Okay. That's how I get to the Research Center then. I wanted to start running, but I didn't think about the fact that the process of starting to run consumes your dash. I want to make my way over to this bit and explore what's going on over here. If anything. I do not need to fight you again, mister. No, thank you. I'm not in the right area anyway. I actually need to be down here. I believe? Yes. Handy. Really just extended my death there instead of saving myself. Pretty sure I already said that. It was just a chest. I never went left to explore what was left. That's what I want to do. It's a blocked pillar. That's what's left. Intriguing. Huh. I don't know how you deal with that. Okay. It's going to be quicker if I teleport back to the pavilion and then teleport to the node that I want, follow that up, and then actually start exploring this this area that I need to be in itself. The Empyrean District. Which I'm wondering how large it is. If it's for Solarians to live in. I'm wondering if there'll just be a lot of space. Naturally. This part was hard. Oh. Interesting. Hello. I see you up there. More of them, eh? Certainly very long. Good. Well, I can jump on top of this. Nice. I can't get in this way, though. Hello?
Hey.
Need a tour? As that old saying goes. How did it go again? Enjoy a sublime eternity along the evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. How about a drink? What are you saying? You serve alcohol? No, not since they ran out. This humble servant only serves stories. What will it be? Have you decided on your order? Yeah, status report? Keep ignoring me, but you're not going to find any other facility to interact with? Or faculty? These entertainment facilities weren't designed to run for too long. They all became useless after the Solarians went to sleep. Restaurant, tea houses, taverns, even tailors in the Empyrean District have all ceased operations. Coupled with a high rate of accidents recently, it may not be particularly safe to walk around. What accidents? The rate of irregular awakenings has increased. They can't communicate and are extremely irritable. The system now classifies them as non-intelligent creatures, so I don't have to guide them. You're the only one that stands out. You're lucid, and I like that. Let me treat you to another drink, or would you prefer some free sleep assistance? On this nearly endless voyage, it is only inevitable that some are awakened due to unknown anomalies. If you are one such person, please find the nearest robot and ask for sleep assistance. I have 10 different conversation modes, lullabies in different languages, and an extensive collection of jokes that should help ease your nerves. Yeah, I won't be needing that. Once sleep assistance is concluded, the guards will take you back to your hibernation pod. They are not amenable to delays or objections, so please cooperate. Who's in charge? No one's in charge? During the planning and construction of the Empyrean District, Lord Fu Shi was the one in charge. However, Lady Nuwa seems to be the only person I've seen around these days. Lady Nuwa pays little attention to affairs outside of her banquets. I recommend contacting the Dust Guardian logistics team. Banquets? Those banquets make me tremble with envy. Lady Nuwa hosts a banquet every 10 years in the depths of the Enlightenment Sanctum. It's a spectacular event exclusive to the Feng clan and their most closest VIP friends. You may not qualify and you don't even look like a legal adult, but you can still try your luck. Yeah, what are they thinking? As a reminder, if you're out and about, the Tuan Ho virus in your body will continue to spread. Alcohol and intense exercise can accelerate organ failure. Before making your way over, you should understand that you are responsible for any consequences involved. You have a good eye, but you're a bit too impulsive. Once the chip is removed, our destinies will be undone. I will have a copy, thank you. I do not need to murder you for the sake of a data chip. The vital sanctums of Ridi New Kunlun is going dormant. All services in the Empyrean District have ended. All passengers should report to the Enlightenment Sanctum. During the long interstellar journey, Solarian and passengers could seek comfort in various life and entertainment facilities in the Empyrean District. Stress-relieving agents were added to all food and drink in the district in order to maintain the emotional stability of all passengers. Just casually drugging literally everyone on board. Don't worry about it. It's for their own good. Not too shabby. I like these guys. These are neat enemies. That's horrifying. I would just like to try going left. Can't get through that. And this is a lift. Okay. Down to here. Helpful. Was that the way I came in on? That was the way I came in on. I did try and go left. Which I didn't do before. Oh my god. What I just did was reset all the enemies, I think. So now I need to rest anyway. Needed to rest regardless, to be honest, so. Okay. Whoops. Those spikes do regrow, huh? concerning. Fleshy stuff growing bone spikes out of it does not seem like a particularly good omen, if I may be so bold. Oh, good. And the enemies don't die either. I'm gonna make the assumption that whatever relaxant stimulant they put in all of their stuff was, not good. Probably under-tested. I suppose that this could also be an attempt at some sort of incredibly messed up sort of experiment. Some attempt to bring back without because they're all dying, right, of the virus, so. Just need that guy to not be aggroed onto me while I do this. Good. Oh, that's an interacty, not a breaky. Penglai receipt collection can be gifted to Schwan Schwan. Oh, a recipe. Sorry, I thought it said receipt. I thought that was a bit weird. For professional chefs, the warning on the cover asks amateurs to have firefighting equipment at hand when attempting any of the recipes within. I did think a receipt collection was a bit weird for a moment. Recipe makes more sense. Why would you want a receipt collection? Dust Guardian. Deceased broke into a restaurant to steal food. Upon failing to find any, he committed suicide due to mental illness. No, that's not it. Why won't it record what I'm saying? We got an order to execute another one of the crazy bastards. Except the thing is, they weren't crazy at all. He made some strange noises, but I knew what he was saying, including the part where we'd all become monsters. When the pustules started to appear, he killed himself right in front of me. It's not possible. He must have been lying. The souls wouldn't lie to us. The souls lying to everyone permanently. They wouldn't lie to us. The souls would never lie to us, specifically when they're trying to save their own hides because their lives are on the line. They would never. Are people forced to take incredible, desperate measures? Lying to you? That just doesn't seem right. Oh. I saw this thing move. That thing's breathing. Intriguing. Dabbling in these lower class pursuits. Free soul seal? I don't think so. Yeah, there's the bigger one in that one. Yeah, there you go. Just nothing? Been a while, Yi. Since when did you become a thief? Stealing soul seals is a capital offense according to council law. Oh, has the esteemed Feng Clan finally taken interest in law? You seem to have changed a lot too, Nuwa. To be honest, I couldn't care less about whatever your deal is. My brother complained that you were disturbing our play. I knew it, that really was Fushi just now. Let's make a deal. I'll let you grab what you need if you promise to leave quickly, okay? I have banquets planned for every 10 years, but thanks to your meddling, this one will have to go ahead a bit early. Have you not seen the state of the Empyrean district? I guess you weren't there when we finished construction. The design and architecture ended up very tacky, and the restaurants were just atrocious. We should have recruited more chefs onto the island. That was a mistake on our part. We'll make do with what we have. I mean, we just have to accept living in these subpar conditions, right? I'm talking about the horrors and the living corpses strewn about your district. There are occasionally people who can't adapt to their soulscape, but there's no need to fuss over a few hooligans. Centuries have passed like this. There's nothing the guards or dust guardians can't handle. Your appearance, however, is quite unexpected. You really have no idea. Apparently not, yeah. Just take my leave. My brother and our guests are waiting. I don't care if you're here for revenge or whatever, but you should go to your mentor Aegon instead of coming up here to bother us. Fushi. Integrity? Uh-huh. Yep. Gone. Technically it was a free seal, I suppose. But that big boy is gone, and there was a big boy there. He was breathing. I saw it. Integrity, eh? In that wonderfully twisted way that this game does. You can certainly twist that word. Very easily at that. A turtle scorpion. Hairs contain a deadly poison. Don't know why you'd ever really put a scorpion near children in the first place, so that feels like a bit of a weird thing to elaborate upon, but sure, game. Oh god, why would you do this to me? Oh, just the time. Really just can't kill them. I wonder if that's a thing if you can't kill them or Yi doesn't want to kill them. Because in theory, these are technically his people, right? These monstrosities. Is that all of it? That looks a lot like all of it. I do not trust this shit. Especially not since it's giving me 1,000,001 shortcuts right now. Oh, okay. That was looking awfully fleshy in the background there. How are you doing, dear brother? I accidentally cut my hand a while back. I'm in poor health right now and the wound won't heal. It hurts everywhere and doing everything alone is so tiring. I wish you were here. Can't you come back to me even just for a moment? Where are you? Please, won't you come back? The field of corpses? Jesus. Almost forgotten what this flute sounds like. You came back? I got caught up with something. I didn't think they'd... The disease acted quickly, as if it was all prearranged. They ascended after only a few days. It's probably for the better. Those two were inseparable. I'm sorry? It's okay. I know how you feel for missing the funeral. I wasn't even the one with the most to mourn for. Your trip home must have been really chaotic. They say the hospitals have all been totally overwhelmed. Every house I saw was covered in white cloth. When I looked down, the ground was covered in these white fungal flowers. The whole of Penglai will end up like this soon. It's as if this disease is depriving us of colour itself. I think this sea of flowers looks quite pretty. It's as if everyone's returning to their original colours after the suffering ends. Don't talk nonsense. There's nothing pretty about corpses. He really doesn't listen to his sister at all. This was an expected outcome, but the Tanhao is slowly growing out of control. If necessary, we'll have to shift the whole schedule forward by... I know you don't like hearing about this, but could this be our destiny? This has a simple explanation. After eons of borrowing from Penglai, it's simply time for us to pay it all back.
奴役不救人安存，
Creation and destruction, we were never meant to interfere. It's like you're a different person today.
文
No,
物及八
I never changed. Yeah, no, she didn't.
你信弄睇管睡，
Oh, Dad didn't really leave. I can feel it. Somehow it's just a transition. It's not the end. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we won't disappear. We'll just return to heaven and earth.
董下爱喜，
As long as we've lived, the Tao will remember everything.
我来，
I've heard enough.
我
你
来
晚。睡，
I pass on one day. Please promise to mourn for me. I said that's enough. You're not going anywhere, and I'm never gonna let you end up like Mum and Dad. Give me some time. Your new life on New Kunlun will be a million times better. I'll come back to pick you up once everything's ready. Don't dwell too much on it. Solarians are much more resilient than you think. If we're united under one cause, nothing can destroy us. We will persevere. Yep. It's just smeared in blood. Oh my god. How genuinely upsetting this area is. Lovely. Well done to him. All of this harvesting and all the shit they're doing to the Eggman. And it's all just completely pointless. I remember seeing one of those in the research lab before, that meaty protrusion thing. So this is definitely a research lab thing that's caused this. I distinctly remember seeing one of those. Bad news, my lord. The data from the Empyrean district is highly unusual, just as you'd predicted. The entire district, and especially the Enlightened Sanctum, has turned into a living hell. What happened here? What does the data say? The limited time available, I've only done a preliminary report. I've also provided Lord Kalfu with a copy of... Wait, Lord Kalfu wishes to speak to you. This looks like a total disaster and the most troublesome kind. I'm almost certain those monsters and the chunks of flesh mutated from our people. No wonder. I could see Solarian features among a few of them. I think there are still infected people who are still inside their soulscapes. Doesn't make any sense. The Tanhal virus should have stopped mutating long ago. We don't have a way to trace the cause yet, but at least I know that in my zone, nothing like this has happened in the last 500 years. The Imperium District has always been the safest passenger area. Could Nuwa or Fishid have done something? Nuwa seemed unaware of anything. I don't think those spoiled brats could pull off something like this. I'll continue doing more detailed analysis with Abacus. Hope the spread can be brought under control. You need to find a way to suppress them after you collect all the seals. Who knows how many more of them? Yeah. We must not give up. Stay in touch. Yeah, this place is fucked. I can also hear in my left ear, very specifically only my left ear, a pulsating rhythmic thumping. Like a heart beating or something. On that pace. It's like the area music, but it's so interesting that it's exclusively in my left ear. The Enlightenment Sanctum, a core area of New Kunlun, is home to many vital sanctum towers. Those vital sanctums connected to the core soulscape system through sophisticated neural network to ensure that up to 100,000 Solarian passengers can sleep peacefully and enjoy endless dreams. There is currently 361 dormant. That is bad. Interesting. That effect is dynamically changing. It's not in here. It is actually, but it's really quiet. But then out here again, you can hear it perfectly. That number doesn't quite seem like it matches. Not quite. There is, as it turns out, a wee difference between 100,000 and 361. This is way worse than the fucking flowers are, as well. You can die. You die. It sucks. But you can die and you turn into a flower. It seems to be quite a painful disease. You cough up blood and whatnot. Or this. This fucking monstrosity. Oh, I'm taking my fucking choice with. I really don't want to go left. I don't want to see whatever this flesh monstrosity is that's over there. It is getting louder. It is actively getting louder. I don't like that. God fucking damn it, man. I can't do that. Oh, is it the club here? It's far more preferable if it's just some fucking nightclub shit. Far more preferable. I can't knock him into the fucking sea. It is specifically coming from that. It's just the beat, okay. That's a really good detail that you can hear that depending on what distance you are away from it in the area. That's really good. Okay. Can't be here without an invitation. There's an apocalypse outside your door and you're still in the mood for this? Under these apocalyptic conditions, this is exactly what we should be in the mood for? Isn't it better to choose joy over moping around? You must know I think optimism is a talent. It doesn't take any talent to keep your head in the sand. You need to see for yourself the Empyrean district is completely out of control. We need to act quickly. There might be some hope if we can wake everyone up. Such a nag. Like I said before, it's not that serious. We've always been low on parts and resources to keep the soulscapes operational. Since we left Penglai, countless people have already died in their dreams and met their maker. So this is your big eternal cauldron project going as planned? Ignorance is bliss, no? Don't worry, we still love New Kunlun, our second home of our dreams, right, Fushi? I don't like that she blushed like that when she's talking to him. Only here can we party for eternity with never-ending music and ever-present guests. I'm only here to collect the remaining soul seals, hand them over, and I'll leave you to rot in your own decadence. I'm tired of asking questions. Hand them over, you better stay the hell away and not... Oh. Okay. Is it that serious? I'll make things right, so don't be mad. My big brother said you're erratic and you hate the rich and powerful. If I handed the keys of power to you, it would definitely come back to bite us. He might even destroy New Kunlun, I see now. As expected, nothing escapes my brother's keen eyes. We only have one option. When's the last time you played in a martial arts drama, Fushi? You're in luck, Yi. Not everyone gets to play a scene alongside this famous actor. Should do my part and play some music for this special occasion. Oh, she's aware. He hits like a truck. Don't mind that guy just jumping through my body. Why'd they make a move like it's very uncomfortable? These two in the middle. Just about most of the stuff about this is very uncomfortable, to be honest. Like how everyone looks half dead rather than like high. The eyes, yeah, exactly. Oh my god! Holy shit! How much money do I have? You honestly? Turn the fuck around. You like this boss? This boss seems cool. Go to the pavilion. I need more maximum fucking hit points. Hello. I have a most fortunate news to share. Are you lowering your prices? That would be difficult to do, I hope you'll understand. The good news is about my dear brother. Thanks to your assistance, I've accumulated a sizable amount of Jin. I believe that given time, these funds will help my brother regain his freedom. Didn't really do much, was just buying what I need. No need to be bashful, I suspect you also purchased items which you didn't need. As much as I'm slightly ashamed to say this, there is one more thing I'd like to discuss. In truth, other than Jin, the liberation of my brother will also require a select few parts from other guards. Therefore, it is most unfortunate that I, a meek scholar, unable to handle violent tasks. Enough beating around the bush. Ever since you called to me, I knew this day would come. You want me to help you kill some guards and pick up some parts, right? Tell me what you want and where I can find them. And you'd be willing to help. The soul-severing blade is currently held by a high-ranking guard named Shangui. Guard patrols the depths of the 8-man facility. I already have it. I think. A fortune befall thee. Here's the dagger. Bless you, Sir Yi. Your benevolence is immeasurable and your virtues are as clear as... Get it? You don't need to exaggerate. I'm obliged, but it must have been a hard-fought victory worthy of great praise. A Celestial Legion of the Council's elite guards, they could indeed be a bit of a nuisance. When compared to an ancient weapon like you, they're small fry. I do indeed differ from them, but in rather inherent ways. But this does not mean I possess a higher prowess in combat. Using Shangui as an example, could you not see that he blindly followed orders without any autonomy? To exist trapped in that teleological code is a pitiful existence. I believe it is benevolent and righteous to have put them to rest. You think only creatures with free will can be considered alive?
Yeah.
Indeed, he who is unable to live for himself is just a dead man walking. Shouldn't be too harsh. Artificial beings like you are a special case. I understand, after all. When I couldn't think when I first opened my eye. In the beginning, I was kept in the G family's vault. At the time, my senses were obscured. I could only see the objects displayed in that room. Placed before me were the last written words of the great G patriarch. The poem initially appeared to me as just a collection of symbols, but those ink strokes accompanied me year after year. Until one day I suddenly understood its meaning. A surge of emotions poured into my brain. As if I woke up from a reverie. Everything in this world began to brim with meaning. A poem could create self-awareness. It's something short of a miracle. Your choice whether to believe it or not, say ye. The world is much too colourful to not listen to one's heart and waste time on tasks assigned by others. If I can't grant this experience to my brother, then I'm afraid it'll all been in the vain. I'm grateful to you for this great gift I shall put to good use. Hopefully it works for you, buddy. Hopefully it works for you. He coloured it as well. That's so adorable. This is for you, Uncle Chubby. For me, it's a palette vase who taught you how to make one of these. I asked Abacus what kind of gift you would like. He said that people of the Ying have a custom of painting stories on vases. The glaze could have been applied more evenly, but for an ape man, it's passable. I actually had one. I was more satisfied. Yeah, but ye broke it. Why would he do such a thing? It was an accident. The perpetrators come to confess. It's no big deal. It actually gave me a chance to practice some more. You're too good, kid. What story did you paint on the vase? It's the story about me, Uncle Chubby, and Yi living together here. Is that so? I see. He's crying. I see the tears welling up in your eyes. If you want to cry, you should let it out. Shut up, you're just seeing things. Did I do a bad job? Quite the opposite, kiddo. It's the first time I've ever received a gift like this. Thanks, kid. Adorable. Good job. Oh shit, am I done? I've maxed out my potential healing capacity. I cannot heal any more in one singular go. I got them all. Cool. Very cool. Hey, Iron. Welcome. Aren't you running the risk of getting assimilated by receiving all these chips from other robots? Enjoy sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills. Nukanland, the second home of your dreams. Forget it, you're not cut out for this. Hey, kiddo. Think you'll like this book? 2 sky peppers and 1 catty of fish rice. This is a recipe. Not just any old recipe, it's a collection of recipes from the best chefs on Penglai. I get it now, this is just a way for you to complain about the food I make. These recipes seem a little over the top. Carve a radish into the shape of a dragon. That's not going to make it taste better. Traditional aristocratic cooking emphasizes both flavor and presentation. Is this what you used to eat? Not really. I came from a Taoist family and we made do with simple meals. Did all that explaining that you tell me you've never had any before? May be true, but we still had a lot of choices. It's the best dish you've ever had in your life. Phoenix egg fried rice using leftover rice. Forget how long it's been since I last had it. Should have told me egg fried rice is easy. I'll make some for you next time. I think you're better off not trying. I'd prefer to keep those delicious memories intact. Because after work's done, you set a timer for 5 because that's how much you need to wait for the bus to arrive. Oh no. Oh no. What the hell is this? It's even got a tag on it? I guess it became fashionable to keep one of these as pets. I don't understand it either. Prices for these scorpions skyrocketed once they were bred and modified to be docile and affectionate. The only thing they didn't modify away was their venom. Pets, animals should be raised and slaughtered. Jesus, Sheno. Couldn't have known you set their timer for 5 hours in your drowsiness. Oh no! It's salty and that tough shell gets stuck between my teeth. What's the point of raising one if it doesn't even taste good? Pets aren't usually raised for consumption. They are not. Playing for you on the DS is weird. It feels so old compared to Citra. I can imagine, yeah. I have a question. We were kidnapped by you monsters. Where did we originally come from? The pale blue planet. My hometown is blue. It was, at least when we discovered it. Your home is just like Penglai, oceans and life as far as the eye can see. But due to the presence of New Kunlun, it's probably just a land of ice and snow now. So your sorcery can change entire worlds. Unbelievable. It's all my fault. You suddenly feeling awfully refreshed got you to jolt up. I can imagine. Freak the fuck out. These bugs were really commonplace where I grew up. They lived near water and caused deaths of a few careless kids every summer. As to be expected, kids will drown no matter how shallow the water. It's not that. Not only are they highly poisonous, so numb, they can also release electric currents when in danger. Tastes sweet and sour, sticks to the teeth a bit, but not bad overall. You walk into the tram. Good. Nothing, some complicated feelings. People from the village have been coming to me asking me to make medicines and antidotes. What a pain in the ass. I'm not really the benevolent type. They keep begging, so I always end up helping. Some old geezer brought me some newly made bedding to thank me. Also mended the holes in a few of my clothes. I'm not used to the other villagers treating me like this. If they're treating you well, what's there to worry about? If I got along with those stupid villagers, what would the guru think of me? That guru again? You mentioned that name a lot. You have no idea how frustrated she could get. She knew about everything and suspected there was something going on in our village. No one believed her. They thought she'd gone insane. One day she found a secret passage deep inside the Forbidden Cave. She said she was going to unveil the truth and impress everyone. I wanted to go along, but no matter what, she wouldn't let me. It was the last time I saw her. Chances are she bumped into a guard. The ignorant villagers started saying she was spirited away for her insolence. Before I knew it, we had already chosen a shaman for the village. They used the guru's story to intimidate everyone into following the rules. What a crock of shit. Is that why you're always wandering around? You trying to find her? At first I did, but the more I witnessed, the less hope I had of her being alive. Whatever. At least I got as far as here. The guru didn't teach me all the things in here. Just need to get stronger. Maybe one day I won't have to rely on others. You can always go on your own journey, but you can't even begin to imagine the loneliness you'll have to endure. You have to be sure it's what you want. You really want to keep playing, but it feels so bad. It does, yeah. Even worse because the nipple pad is broken and won't go down. That sucks. Hey, Mace. Welcome back. You still at the theme park, or are you done now? That's delicious. The flavour has a gentle sweetness that lingers even after I've gulped it down. Not bad, it really goes down. And hug? Not bad at all. It was so good I almost forgot how to breathe. I blacked out and saw a few of my dead buddies. It was a hell of an experience, let me tell you. We would typically refer to that experience as seeing your life flash before your eyes. You're still parking? You're what? You're wet once again? What a pity. Pity. What a pity. If the guru could have lived a few more years, she would have been able to see all this. You can go and tell all the other villagers. They don't really need to know. I thought I knew the whole truth. I suspected the shaman was hiding an entire peach grove behind the mountains. But this is completely different from anything I'd imagined. Ignorance can sure be nice at times, eh? It can be. You're drunk? He's always drunk. I thought you wanted to prove you were right, even if it spelled the end of your life. You know, maybe ignorance is kind of bliss. Okay. Let's hope. I'm gonna do a rest here just because I want to see if there is no difference up there as of yet. Oh god. What's going on here? Oh good, you're back just in time, Yi. The food's still hot. Where did all this food come from? Remember those recipes you gave me last time? Uncle Chubby mentioned he missed the food from Penglai, so I tried making some. I'm gonna call him over, don't just stand there, sit down and eat with us. Now isn't the time to relax, I need to hurry, and having a meal won't take up that much time. You love how the health increases? You're getting drunk as fuck? Yeah, it's really funny. This tastes pretty good, not bad for an 8-man. What do you think, Yi? It's funny. I'd never have thought that with everything that's going on I'd be able to sit down and have a proper meal. Knowing that death is always around the corner the moment I leave this pavilion. If you think about it, it's all pretty absurd. Yep. If you like, I could do a lot more cooking for you in the future. The future? Yi, I've been thinking. Can we go on a trip somewhere one day? Where do you want to go? I don't know, but I think it'd be fun to travel and hang out with everyone. Abacus can make the plans, Uncle Chubby can deal with the equipment, I can be the chef. What's my job? You'll be in charge of chatting with me. I guess the possibilities are just endless with us four together. Don't mean to interrupt, but how should I approach the dish in the middle here? I actually never finished that dish. It's not finished? I couldn't find one of the required ingredients. It needs a sated heart. Do you know where I can find one of those, Uncle Chubby? Probably be better if you don't finish making it. They call this dish the Peachy Primate Paradise. It sounds fun. Listen to your Uncle Chubby. Do not ever make that dish. You guys not like it? It's become impossible to think of eating it now. Unsurprisingly. Okay. Can't put this off any longer. Not for lack of trying, but I can't push this off any longer. Hopefully the health increases give me what I needed, which was survivability. Which was sheerly fucking lacking. Time to go hit by a truck, yeah. Whee! I love that guy jumping through me, it's so funny. It's that backwards attack that's bad. Probably not making it much further, so I'm just gonna do this. That fire sticks around for a long fucking time, eh? Is it gonna stick around permanently? Okay, good, it doesn't. Tried, but failed. You're gonna go into the Kota of Nausea, the Coaster of Nausea. Have fun, I guess. Nice. Okay. That went well. Okay, she's getting involved in an annoying way now. I get the feeling that this one definitely has a third phase. No! Where you have to kill her, specifically. Probably. Would be my assumption. Really unfortunate, man. Not doing a good job here. shit. I've used over half my healing and I'm still in phase fucking 1 of presumably 3. I like that even with the combat that's going on, that was a horrible combination. The people in the background are just unfazed. Just still going. They're just dancing along. That's your description of the music, yep. The music's been really good for the bosses towards the end. It's nice. They really upped it towards the final bit of the game, which is good. That's very quick half health. Which I, to be fair, could only replicate under literally the best of circumstances. That was an amazing attack then. Good first fucking phase. Lovely. That combination is too mean, man. I think I have to counter those things. I can't deal with both of those at the same time. It's so rude. You can't counter it? That would make it very annoying, yeah. I'm not gonna do this, unfortunately. Nope. Dang it. That was so close to maybe getting to what I assume is a third phase. But maybe not. It feels third phase coded to me, but who knows? Hello, my dear. Put him off, mate. Yep. You actually got me killed anyway. Broke my concentration. I am getting quite good at that first bit though. But that should be good. What is that?
No, if you want to open this full stream thing, please.
Why?
It's
Oh no, probably not.
no.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
what'd you get? Oh, that looks big. Oh, it's the same but bigger?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yo! That's so good! Oh, hell yeah, man. Oh, that's really good. Nice one.
You.
Thank you. But now I need to distinguish what the difference is between my small one and my big one.
What do you mean?
The little guy and the big guy. Because it's the same, similar mug. I don't know what to use the little one and the big one for. Fizzy and more fizzy. Oh. Ah, damn it. Okay. Get back into the swing of things here. Get back into the groove. I've got this. All I gotta do is pay more attention specifically to her attacks in the second phase. Because that's what's really getting me. I don't mind taking the internal damage. Except I do mind taking the internal damage. They're gonna fall down again. Even with all of the extra tape that I've put on them, they're still gonna fall down. That's really annoying. Let me just fix it before it does it. I can see it leaning in a way that's definitely going to cause it to go. That's super fucking irritating, man. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Nail the fucking curtain into the wall instead. I've got to get my bad attempts out of the way so I can go back to having good attempts. This always happens. I get to phase 2 a few times, get absolutely messed the fuck up in phase 1. And then I'll have one attempt where I just get to phase 2 completely flawless or something. I do like half of phase 2 flawless as well. I don't know why it's a trend, but it sure is. Okay, good. Phase 1. 1 done. I'm gonna heal that, because that's a bit too risky. That's so rude, man. You need the one that allows you to do it quicker for that. It's not possible with the setup I've got at the moment. I don't know why my thing didn't go off there, but it didn't. Which is a bit annoying. Oh, that guy didn't... You meant to launch across me, my man. I got too efficient at going through there, I guess. I'm glad that this attack is incredibly lenient with the universal, or the whatever it's called, the counter. The big counter. Is it universal counter? I'm not sure. Unbound counter, thank you. Chunky hits. I love the quicker healing buff, by the way. So helpful. Too busy focused on dodging the main attack. Yay, he did it. Jumping man is my only enjoyable thing about that run back. I think that makes my internal damage recover quicker might actually be like a super good idea to put on. I understand why that hit me. I don't necessarily agree that that should have hit me. He spat at me that time, he didn't jump through me. That one looked a bit weird. I must have been like right on the top of the hitbox or something. A good start. That ruined the good start. I'm not very good at countering that one, unfortunately. Nice. Only used one. I'm gonna pop another one now just to get up to full. No, I can't do that very well. Okay, those do stop. Okay. Oh, I delayed it a bit too long. Yeah, that's so shit to deal with. I might use the bow to flinch him, I guess, so I only have to deal with the actual attack. The like 2 aerial projectiles that are getting sent at me. Like so. No. That was a fucked situation. I let go of my counters. I let go of my talisman. I should have just tanked the fucking orb with it. But I wanted to save what minuscule amount of health I had left, and then ended up doing more damage to my health in the long run instead. That was looking good as well. That one was close. I am close to getting there. Oh my god. That's a terrible fucking start. This isn't even the bit that's hard, for fuck's sake. Oh. I didn't expect him to do that extra one, for some reason. Hopefully enough of my internal damage will recover here that I'm functionally full health. Nope. That will not happen. It is so easy to so quickly get overwhelmed in this fight, it's insane. Should also really fiddle with my computation, because I might actually have a whole extra thing that I can slot in now. Timing that correctly gets me a lot of extra time to hit him. Like that. So much better. It is very cool how to some degree their attacks are synced with each other. To make it as difficult for you as possible. Ah, just bad dodge by me there, unfortunately. That one I don't know if I agree with. Don't feel like that should have hit me. Oops. Oh, that's it? I was sure there'd be a third phase. I still kind of expect there to be. That's horrifying. Yeah. What do you mean, what have I done? Nothing in particular. I put so much effort into his makeup. Jesus Christ. Corpse almost completely decayed. Before liftoff, was he already in a... Shut up. Be fully cured as long as he keeps getting his shots. Who's she? New Kunlun has done away with sickness, old age, and death. We'll stay here together until the end of time. We promised as much. Once you get better, go to the theater together again. He's lost his fucking arm, lady. He's so incredibly fucked. Yep. Now you're dead as well. Defeat Fushi, and the rest of the people in the background are still all just doing what they were doing. Didn't really look at the people over here. Is it family or something? His was dignity. Which, questionable. Definitely not ours. Yeah, there you go. Her fucking fault, of course. The perceived idea of a dignity rather than actually having dignity. Selflessness. Huh? I think not. His twin sister, yep. Unless it's like making everyone else be selfless as well for the sake of this one person, but that's kind of selfish in of itself. I don't even see how that one could be twisted to even attempt to make it logical. Sorry, I just need to fix these fucking things again before the goddamn thing falls down, because it's gonna in a moment. I can see it. Piece of shit thing. Fushi was a responsible man, took his duties as the head of the clan seriously, used his wealth to great effect, placing confidants all across New Kunlun, filling the warehouse of his personal goods. tried to breathe new life into the Feng clan until he succumbed to an early death from the Tanhao virus. He could still make noises after getting Aegong's treatment, but it could hardly be called talking. One of the 10 souls of the council and the administrator of the Empyrean district, along with her twin brother. Nua's aristocratic background allows her to live a life of decadent luxury. Unable to accept the death of her brother, Nua used the serum Aegong provided to keep Fushi's body alive. Like many Solarians facing the end, she chose to indulge in entertainment, numbing her emotions, allowing her to ignore reality until the very end. And now one of those flowers has grown in here. Also, haven't they moved to be the other way around? She doesn't have the one piercing her back anymore either. Tanhao serum. Assist with the research on the mutations. Require any assistance? It appears Fushi was retrieving treatment of some kind. I found vials of a blood serum in Nua's room. It might have something to do with the mutations. I'll research it at bottlenecks, so this new discovery might lead to a breakthrough. If you can, bring it to the pavilion. It immediately fell down the exact same amount. Okay. It's so weird. What are these things? They don't die either. Incredibly resilient to damage. I don't know how I get over to the left here. There's one soul left. The one in the research center, eh? That's it. I don't know how to deal with any of this shit, to be honest. That's all I got. The flowers adorning this thing. Why haven't I said a Solarian that's my age? Doesn't your tribe have any kids, ye? They're all in hibernation. Does that mean they're sleeping? I really want to meet them. The only thing is, will they like me? We're kind of different. Don't worry, you're very likable, unlike when I was a kid. If you get the chance, I'm sure you'll get along with them fine. If you get the chance. Big fat if. There's one soul left, but that doesn't necessarily mean there is one thing left. One fight. You know? You've returned. Is this the blood serum? I should begin the analysis right away. Good. My thing's about to fall down right away. Lord Kalfu, I've completed my analysis. I must say that the results are full of twists, turns, and some unexpected developments. Stop beating around the bush, get to the point. Yes. Instead of being an antidote to the Tanhao, it instead changes its form. It's a catalyst for the continued mutation? Is that why they all turned into monsters, because of the serum injections? The mutant's condition itself is also infectious. I can't confirm the exact number of those that were infected through that vector. If you require it, I can give an estimate using simulations. No need, not when we've already confirmed the source. Who would deliberately do such a tedious thing? Aegon. Who's done the most research on the Tanhao? Who has the technology to do this? The answer is obvious. Aegon. Doesn't seem like something she would do. Why? Who knows, but I'll be hearing from her soon. Abacus, can you find a way to eliminate these living corpses? They keep regenerating. On that subject, I have good news and bad news. Start with the bad news. Who would ever want to hear the bad news first? You got to start with the good news. The kind of negativity will be your ruin. What's the good news? The good news is that we have indeed discovered their weakness. If we know the genetic sequence responsible for their regeneration, we can permanently destroy it. The bad news is that these mutants are an amalgamation of different genetic sources, making it impossible to trace the origin. Right. We need to find the original cells. Where should we start? Based on my calculations, they were obtained from a Solarian, one that ages very slowly. Like the imprisoned Kanghui. Could it actually be Yi? They haven't aged ever since the incident. I have already run those tests. It is neither Kanghui or Yi's genetics correspond. You sure it's not Yi? Try running those tests again. He has the most enigmatic body in all of New Kunlun. Luckily for us, I have something that might come in handy. This is G's hair, yep. These might be the cells. They almost certainly are.
Okay.
Yep. 99% match. Discovered a way to break into the cores. Designed a special device. As long as you add it to your talisman, the monsters will no longer be an obstacle. What materials will you need? The materials are readily available. The work required to make it extremely complex. It should only be attempted by an exceptional craftsman familiar with the basic principles. You're saying this in front of me on purpose? Save me your flattery and give the blueprints? Done. Let's get this on you. The Super Mutant Buster. Its name demonstrates Kalfu's unique taste. Triggers automatically upon talisman detonation, destroying the core and granting them eternal rest. Much obliged. Was nothing. I helped too. More like helped get in the way. I guess he did contribute a tiny bit. See? You two have been getting along pretty well. You're imagining things. We're fundamentally different beings, and 8-man will only be an 8-man. But let's not get sidetracked. You know how to use it, right? We've already set all the parameters. The device will trigger automatically upon contact, releasing a surge of energy that will burst inside the mutant. Should work just like your talisman. Finally deal with the corpses in the Empyrean district. You will stay here while I conduct my business. If you get bored, ask Unky Trouble to play with you. You're really good at making life difficult for others. Yeah, you should not be helping me. This plushie is adorable, by the way. I don't know how you get through that, though. Is the thing. I really thought that head was going to stick around for a bit there. As soon as you're here, you have to keep going once more. Enjoy, Mouse. Did I already go this way? I did. Ah, there we go. I wonder if I can use that on their corpse then. Because their corkscrew and I, next to it. The boss. And I wonder what that would do to it. Rude. Passenger token? A token carried by Solarians used for identification as a voyage log can be recycled at the 3D printer. Printer? New Cleveland's a great environment to be in, but I found my bed to be a little uncomfortable. Good thing I brought my own small pillow. No one will be able to wake me once I enter hibernation, but if we do find the cure to Tan Hao, how will I know if it's dream or reality? That is the question, right? When you've been put into an eternal stasis that provides you with functionally whatever you want. When you wake back up, how do you know you are actually back awake and that you haven't just been awoken inside your dreamscape to think that you are awake? Because you really just wanted to be back again? This system is full of so many fucking problems. It's clearly the point, but it is a disaster. That issue will be patched out soon. I don't think it will because we killed the lady. I think the issue's been patched out by the fact that all of the members of the system have been fucking killed. There isn't a problem with the system if no one's using the system. Elevator access token. Labeled research center. G-High passenger token. Most extraordinarily unlucky person to ever live. My umbilical cord almost choked me in the womb. I've been hit by bird droppings caught in sudden rains. Faced various dangerous situations. It's unbelievable that I got a spot here. Was all that misfortune the price for this one bit of good luck? Some kind of related, Lady Ethereal's whole section. Is based on a Taoist concept called Butterfly Dream, where one wonders if they're a man dreaming as a butterfly or vice versa. Right. Interesting. The Tandao Research Center. Can you hear me? There's something I felt was off when I woke up but never had the chance to talk about it. What is it? Do you know about the Dust Guardians? I don't know much, but I've seen them mentioned in documents. They're the staff responsible for maintaining all operations. Over the past 500 years, while the Solarian passengers slept, they worked to ensure everything kept functioning. I thought they were fully automated. Relying on automated system comes with risks. What's more, since you were in charge of developing the autonomous systems, Aegon was worried you might have tampered with it. After you were out of the picture, she greatly limited the scope and clearance for all high intelligence systems, including Abacus. She then personally recruited the Dust Guardians, which brought directly to her. As these Dust Guardians stayed alive for so long that they've been genetically modified like Chi-Yu? The Solarians, it goes without saying they were also infected by the virus. Aegon's strategy seemed to use them in shifts, which seemed to prolong their lives. The weird thing is when I woke up, it couldn't contact a single one. Like they'd evaporated into thin air. It's the first time something like it had happened in over 500 years. Explains why everything's falling apart. Could the mutants have vanished? Why were they just... Could the mutants have to do with why they vanished? They were effective like Aegon's personal guards, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were conducting shady activities. The headquarters is in the research center. You might dig something up. Okay. I do want to quickly go back up to where I was. Because I forgot to see if I can free the spikes that were pinning the siblings together. The incestuous sibling. That part was also quite hard for you. The research center? I'm imagining it's gonna be. Still just dancing away, by the way. Yes, I can do it. Twin Tao fruit? These guys just do not give a shit, by the way. It would have been cool if when you killed these guys forever, they actually stayed dead forever. Not quite, Dawn. I'm very close. Very, very close. I need 4 more points, and then I'm done. Which is nothing, really, right? So close. That's the one I came in on. Cool. The research center chip. This guy is just straight up dead. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna go give this to the person at the pavilion, because this is the last one, I think. I heard a noise, so I looked up, and then I just watched it very slowly falling. Here you go, your last trip. I do remember picking up a broken assistive robot before takeoff. Not broken. Good as new. Only 1 goal since rolling out of the factory. Before goal is complete, 9,000 won't go. Last map data for you. Nothing interesting. Thought they might have had something to say, but okay, that's coming down. Let's just gonna fall off again. Fuck's sake. That's so annoying. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, man. Can't fuck around with it to try and put it up a billion times a stream. So annoying. Well, that's nice. Oh god. Those guys are bombs. Like you do. This allows me to... Can I jump from down here now? It's a friendly bomb though, which is really nice. It's in my favor. Which is a very weird thing to say. A friendly bomb. I see. It also permakills them. Cool. Kind of a pain in the butt now because I want to keep a little bit of my stuff at all times, but that's not what I'm used to doing at all. Okay. That's some necromorph shit. Dusk Guardian Recording Device 6. I'm taking my senior officer to Ascension Palace. He'd already finished his Dusk Guardian service and was eligible to be discharged for hibernation. However, what appeared as before us wasn't a hibernation machine, it was a killing machine. I saw all the others who'd been discharged there, some turned to monsters. And those that didn't were being kept as experimental subjects. Was there no hope to begin with? We used all our strength to escape here, but now my senior officer's injured and all of the medical equipment here is broken. How did it come to this? Is this last person's thing going to be something along the lines of dedication? I wonder. It feels appropriately twisted of a way to interpret that. Another passenger token. How's the game going? It's going good. It's going good. It's very fucked up. Which is fun. What? Fucked up in what sense? Everything is meaningless and hopeless and everyone's all gonna die regardless and there's nothing we can do about it or anyone can do about it. And everything is... If they're dying from a disease that just kills them in a not very nice way and then turns them into flowers, which is pretty pretty, but... They're desperately trying to fight that, and it's just... They're just making things worse. So much worse. Like they made a mental space basically where you get to dream. Functionally, you get to go into dreams for the time in which the cure is found in. So everyone can go into this like mental hibernation realm and then come out when everything's fixed. Which sounds like a great idea and all. But of course the mental realm they made is what the fuck is that thing in the background? Jesus Christ. Is too good. So what happens is people come out and then they just kill themselves. For a lack of a better way to put it. Because why would you want to live in this shithole when that's perfect? And they kind of knew that there was a big problem with it, but they sort of just went ahead and fully instigated it anyway. Because they were out of time. What's going on there, eh? Something's causing that friendo to respawn, but I don't know what it is. Going further over left in that bit and down is my only two choices now. Mid flip. Good fact. Just an entrance? No. Just a very low level light. Dusk Guardian emergency message. Due to recent invasion of a large mob of unknown creatures, we're now on high alert. The mutant creatures are extremely aggressive and should be killed on sight. Squad members without arms should head to the armory and pick up some gear as soon as possible. The creatures which are, in fact, the rest of the Dusk Guardians. Kind of fun that I hit that behind me. Can't believe that counted. Yeah, neither can I, honestly. I'll take it. No. I'll go deal with where that laser bit was, actually. Let's not be lazy. I do desperately want to just push so that I can see what the next boss is, but let's not give up our due diligence. Okay, well, that went poorly. It's like, I'll be fine to just go over here. I've got one heal left. No, it won't. Also, 3 left. And I will be as mastered as you can become. Fine, you didn't see me. I'll take it. It is for that reason that I kind of want to kill every enemy even when I don't need to. Like, technically there's no need to kill that guy. I could just run past him, but... Oh, it didn't get rid of the ones on the wall. Interesting. Extra gold doesn't hurt. True. It would be nice to purchase the, Oh, I see. Another passenger token. 25th day on New Kunlun. You doing well, my masters? With all the rumors and conspiracies flying around, I believe it's my responsibility as a streamer and one of the chosen to let the world see the truth. I hope everyone will get better once we wake up from hibernation. I will continue to keep you all in my thoughts and dreams. Funny. What? Seems like it doesn't kill them all sometimes. Okay. Let's go. Just down the bottom left. Please, don't do this to me. I don't know if I really need the gold for much anymore, other than finishing, I guess the inventory of what's his face, so he can get his brother back. Thing. Part of the upright there that I would like to explore. Well, I have just found out that that wouldn't have worked, so that's fun. That seems like a place I have to go. Well, shit. I need to go down to the bottom left. Okay, there we go, cool. Pavilion. Thanks and no return. Yeah, not yet. Frankly. I don't know if I have enough money. I don't by far. I need 6,000 more. Well, I guess I'm not getting that finished. Hello. Time for one more game before I leave, of course. This could well be our last game. What did you say? Nothing. Let's start. Very well, good. You haven't told me anything I know. Know what? I overheard some of the stuff you guys were discussing. I know a lot of things are happening outside. I know your people aren't doing that good. Is it because I'm not strong enough? Is that why you won't let me help you? You're overthinking it. No one can help me out of this situation. I used to think I could turn things around, but the truth is I can't do anything. It doesn't really sound like the Yi I know. If only I'd know it'd all be in vain. I'm starting to envy those that stayed behind. But if I never met you, I'd just be alone. If it weren't for me, you would be living a much better life. He would be dead, actually. I wouldn't want that. I'd be super bored without you, Yi. That kind of life would be meaningless to me. Or make something meaningful anyway. I can think of a whole lot off the top of my head. You might not think much of them. Try me. I want to hear it from you. Remember that one day when the weather was perfect and we slept on the grass till the sun went down? It was a really good nap. Over time we had a huge fight over that stolen grilled fish. We didn't talk for 2 whole days after that. Never understood why you got so angry over it. That one night where I fell asleep while you were telling me a story, you just kept going till the morning because you didn't notice. Aren't these more like memories? Don't know if this is the right way to put it. I think the meaning of life is pieced together by a mix of happy, angry, and even sad moments. Living life itself, is that the meaning? It's taken me a while, but I think I'm starting to understand it. It should be felt, not understood, like when playing Quincun, this game. Am I gonna win? You are? I already knew I wasn't gonna win halfway through. Congratulations, now you can find your next opponent. I'm not playing to win, I just want to have fun with you, Yi. Not playing to win. We really have a lot to learn. And no time to do it in. Has it really become a dead city? It was the most important area of them all. We really shouldn't have handed it over to the Fengklang and their irresponsible heirs. They aren't the only ones responsible for this predicament. The Empyrean district can't have fallen that easily. New Kunlun seems to harbour secrets hidden to even you and me. Hail carve, Jasper! Yo, nice. We like that. Crazy parties your people get up to in that Empyrean district, so it's as extravagant as they say. It's extremely decadent, but I can't bring myself to blame them. They've long since given up hope and are now treating their final moments as one big party. Partying till the very last minute. More like numbing your senses till the last minute. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't get you all the poisonous items in the world. I'm pretty sure I'd miss one more. I can't really enjoy normal food. But I had at school not to touch it due to all the parasites buried inside, so I have no idea. You dumbass, you believe everything they teach you in school? The small white granules inside pack quite a punch though, they're pretty good. So it's edible? Why don't you come and bite yourself? Come here and stop shaking. I haven't moved. Come on, now you have 2 heads. Would you turn your face into a bug, try to impress me with your theatre tricks? Glad I listened to my school teachers. Yep. I've missed a piece of poison for him, I think. One of the many items that I couldn't get. Hello. Probably goodbye. Ruyi? Hey, oh, hello again, mouse. We'll see just yet, but... I get the distinct feeling I might turn into a flower. Soon? Sure. You're not far from the last soul. Just the final hurdle in the way of you attaining all the soul seals. This last encounter is filled with unknown variables. Make sure you're fully prepared. Tying up any unfinished business to minimize any risk later down the road. I am not all done, but I'm all done. There is but more to do. Origin era, year 450, winter 120 for the first. Never seen a catastrophe like this. Tanhao will spread all throughout Penglai. No Solarian will be spared, myself included. During this chaotic time, the Tandao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all of the Feng Shi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hopes and find the cure. That's our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. A measly 35 logs later. 452. Spring 4. While I was speaking in the Jia Kingdom, a severely injured boy was put in front of me. He'd suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive the next day. Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots were helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my aromatic stabilizer, the young boy not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. The data may lead us to even more breakthroughs had I been blessed by the heavens. Yee. Where am I? In the research center. The last unexplored area. I had a brief stint where I ran through it before. The end nears. The end does indeed near. It may, in fact, even be upon us. On this very day. 8 souls down. 8 souls down. Extra log. Origin era 457. Been going through the solution after solution only to find I'm dead wrong every single time. When we isolated the Tanhuao gene from an embryo, the result did not resemble a Solarian in either appearance or intelligence, to say nothing of its incredibly short lifespan. Might not even be able to create a cure in time. It was in this fraught situation that Yi came up with the Eternal Cauldron project. It's risky, but it might be our last big gamble. Therefore, I've decided to move all our available resources towards the Eternal Cauldron project. Research on the cure is by no means terminated, just postponed. Discover a tremendous secret evolution. Very funny. Ah, it's you. Fantastic, we found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With data from G's cells, we'll not only develop a serum, we'll also be able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality rises differently from the Kong He or Yi, but this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more missteps at this juncture. Foundation era, year 2. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype of the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional tearing, we should be able to perfect it. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron project has bought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. Yeah. Presumably contain test subjects in these. Foundation era 37. Still unclear if one could be completely cured of Tuan Hao, but there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on our reports, the growth seems to have been suppressed in Dust Guardians who received it. It is worth noting a very small percentage of test subjects experience secondary mutations. These mutations have led the effective Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and increase in violent behavior. Completely new development that will require further observation. And that was on 590, and this goes to 2,501. Foundation era 125. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting the secondary mutations, now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots genes already present in the Tuan Hao, some mutants have been able to infect and devour part of the primordial roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Data corrupted. She has lost sight of her purpose here, isn't she? Foundation era 259. Damn soulscape, my head feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms and we're on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. Wasn't this meant to be about the cure, lady? This isn't about the cure anymore. Foundation era 351. Concluded our clinical tests after no new qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? The weaponizing side effects to a cure? I don't think they're weaponizing them, necessarily. I think it's just... instead of testing in a safe manner, they just kept going. And didn't stop. Which is a terrible idea. And the people they're testing them on are live test subjects. So that doesn't work. This lady is nothing. There is nothing to her. This is where you were hiding? You weren't easy to find? I really didn't expect to see you again. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It's been 509 years since we last parted. Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might have not developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I watch you murder the souls one after the other, and I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You're my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science, don't you remember? You came up with the Eternal Cauldron and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have a right to the truth, that's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve the problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tan Hao will just disappear once you've taken all the soul seals, or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Penglai? There are more important things than mere survival. What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I've indeed made mistakes in the past, that's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I'm the only one who can make things right, no matter how much you hate me. This is an indisputable fact. You're not in a position to say any of that. Strike a nerve? It's only because deep down you know I'm right. Are you doing this on behalf of all Solarians, or is this a personal vendetta? I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but don't forget this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Fengshi Art of War? All warfare is based on deception. You've always been an excellent pupil. Excuse me? I didn't think you'd pull such a dirty trick. I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permissions to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that you have my gratitude. Planned this from the start. Those mutants? No way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. Get up. Not the time to punch the ground, my man. We gotta move. Get the roots. Thinking about a lot lately? What do you mean? Why are you here? I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. Oh, is it his? What did you say?
Good.
I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I'm serious. You'll die if you stay here, don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Penglai. At New Kunlun, we'll find a way to end the virus. You won't have to fear, Tuan Hao.
因作我距离，
Ultimately, we're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Town. That gibberish, do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. We must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? I thought you, of all people, would understand. Yi, you're an idiot. You just assumed what I wanted, you never bothered to ask, yep. Keep saying it's all for me, but really it's always been about what you want. It's true. Everything I've done up to now was just my own wishful thinking. I get it now? Is that what's been going through your head? I should have known. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay, I think you've made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If, after giving it some thought, you still decide not to come. You're gone to me and I never had a little sister. What the fuck, Yi? That's fucked up. Yeah, how can you say something like that? The rest of your family is dead. Rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Penglai. Why? Doesn't matter, you're not at fault and I'm not at fault. Pretty sure you're at fault right now, my man.
是，阮都不行。
None of us were at fault. We just made different choices.
我做因使，
But you never came back. Why?
我嚟救阮。
Why did you leave me behind? I didn't.
手无势，
When the curtain falls, none of us are really at fault. Hello, Hedgie. You're finally awake. Skyrim music plays. That's fucked up, man. He about to go Super Saiyan? He's just a dick. Is that you, Shron Shron? Can you hear me, Yi? Where have you been? We were attacked. The Four Seasons Pavilion. How are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came in. Wait, I think they're back. Find a place to hide quickly. Metallic monsters? Aegon? The real game, yeah. Oh my god, there's so many logs. Doesn't matter. Looked over the past research data, something we didn't account for. Why we're researching immortality in the first place. You weren't researching immortality in the first place, you fucking muppet. You were researching a cure. No, there has to be an explanation. I'll find the answers. Must have missed something crucial. There are Solarians and the Soulscapes. Yeah, she lost her fucking mind. She got distracted by something that she found personally interesting and stopped working on the fucking cure. I've been a fool. The mutations are the key. To think I wasted all this time. The existence of mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view. It's incorrect. Just straight up corrupted. Finally understand it was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift. The mutations will allow us to unlock the next stage. Yeah, she lost her fucking mind. Okay, cool. She couldn't do what she was supposed to do, and then because of it, she just went fucking balmy. Never go full fucking lunatic. Oh, that's an interesting camera pan. Oh, that's not how the camera normally works. Not having your HUD is really fucking interesting. It is still relevant though, at least as far as this goes. My resources are still being cracked. Still a creature in this one. I honestly haven't fought the basic guys in so long that I don't know how they work. Nice. Still had a decent amount of healing left, thankfully. This is a lot more than we're here before. Way too much to wait very long line for average, yeah. Yeah, that sounds alright. Am I invulnerable? Under both the pressure. Oh god, no, wait. I'm not invulnerable. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Both the pressure and expectations of the council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. This is not the correct thing. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Fen Clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail in the last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusan for any clues. Was this turned into the search for a cure at some point, and then she lost track and went back to immortality? Finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between the roots and the cells. This is our first step towards immortality. The research may become a turning point, or she caused it in the first place. All test subjects develop symptoms of rejection and dying one after the other. A hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during gene editing. Its name Tan Hao. She caused it. It's contagious, but we've never isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers bloom from the corpse, allowing it to propagate itself. Well done, lady. Congratulations. You doomed everyone. This is, this lady literally found the cordyceps virus in their DNA and somehow managed to make it so their entire species was infected by it. No. What a fucking idiot. It's always immortality as well. Which is such a stupid goal, because you would not want to live forever. It would suck something chronically fucking miserable. I am right at the end, Collector Boy, so if you don't want spoilers, I would recommend you, you flee. The prison boss is difficult though. I can't teleport! I can't teleport to the Four Seasons Pavilion. How do I even get there? This way? Every game has to have an angled elevator. They're just cool. They're cool, thus they must exist. She had a working example of symbiosis with the roots giving her mortality to Yi, and she never realized. Yeah. I can't go through this door. For some accursed fucking reason. I'm out of healing. This is not the correct way. This is blocked. I need to go to the left then? Son of a bitch. Blocked off all my fucking paths. In ancient mythology, the characters the twins are based on have an incestuous relationship. Apparently, it's rather heavily implied in the game. Yeah, it was very apparent. I need to get to that lift. Oh god, it's all over here now as well. Oh goody. I need this heal. No. Well, that's not good, is it? I don't like that blood raining down. Welcome back. Happened, where's Tron? You're back? Those people came in and broke Abacus. Aigung brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. There was nothing I could do. It's all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. Most of our facilities are still functioning. Aigong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all of my possessions. Now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all this trouble? She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility, but why would she? To be fucking immortal? Can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. The core processor is damaged. It's not just your language processing, your entire core. Apologies, I will not be of much help anymore. Maybe about to shut down permanently? Can you fix him? We're not gonna let Abacus die. Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. Is this my fault? Not at all. It isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. I feared that I would never see you again. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I've stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you require a new assistant. Good luck. And may you. Goodbye, robot friendo. What is this room? Why is there blood? G was the key to unlocking that door, but you think you need to buy everything first? Ah. And I was short 1,500 gold. And I died once with 3,000 gold on me. The end, isn't it? I feel like we went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. It's supposed to fill me of hope. Aigong just seized ultimate control of the council, commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her. Don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long before the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? As long as there's a single one. What should we do next? To be honest, I more or less agree with what the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 souls, would it do anything for the future of our people? You gonna stop the Eternal Cauldron? That's not mentioning how New Kunlun is in complete chaos. Do you still remember our original promise? What promise? That we'd both return home in a blaze of glory. We're planning on going back to Penglai. I checked the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable. We've been storing energy through the roots for centuries. We should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp. It's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigation systems do not have a built-in return procedure. Did you forget who wrote the system in the first place? If there is anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you. Trust me, it'll all be fine once we return home. Is Yi's sister the baddie? No, she's probably dead. How is it always you find a way to win me over? Better than croaking in this far from home, what's the plan? We still have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Aegon. If there's something, I can only ask for your help. Xuan, help me take care of him. Can you raise him yourself? Stop looking at me in those eyes of yours. I get it, I'll do it. Thank you. Giving me goosebumps. You never used to feel kind and caring like this. Just don't lose. Where are you going? Remember the people who just broke in? I need to put a stop to their evil plans. There was this super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. Are you sure you'll be fine? I'll be fine. I've been preparing for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You always like having historians where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes. You're not lying, right? But have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean. You can teach me how to swim, so I can swim all the way to your hometown. Gonna need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance. How do you know if you've never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound. The old woman, she waved her hand with an abacus. It was so scary. Everything's okay, it's all in the past. Are you hurt? I'm fine, but I'm just sad everything here is broken. We're all safe and sound, it doesn't matter how many things they break. Except we're not all safe and sound. Aegon was never the type to act on emotion. She would do everything right the first time. Why would she spare your life while you're trapped in a soulscape? I don't get it. Probably no escaping head-on confrontation. Trouble's brewing. You and your sweet talk. Let me know if you still want to adjust your gear. I would like an extra sand, please. Too fucking late, unfortunately. What's the deal with the Dust Guardians? The details are fuzzy, but they may have been part of the mutation experiments. The entire research center was been occupied by the mutants. Sacrificial pause of the experiments. What a pitiful end. Yep. Where do I need to go? Where do I need to go, actually? Oh, to the tree, probably. Same, she's dead. Looked like a nice... She might not be dead, but she stayed on Penglai, and Penglai was being killed by the virus, so she's probably dead. In all likelihood. What is Penglai? The home planet. I'm locked out the true ending. So be it. The true ending is whichever one you get. I was missing one thing, really? You have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls agree it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want. The truth is, Town Hall cannot be cured in the short term. I propose a bold new plan. Let's not spoil the fun, Gomang. This kid is pretty charming. See what he's got to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, hold them till the end. The Eternal Cauldron Project. Keeping the elixir alive all the time. You misunderstand me. It's spiritual immortality. Place all the Solarians into virtual reality with their bodies put into cryosleep until we find a cure. Our scientists and G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is different. We have Lady Ethereal's Vital Sanctum and Soul Shape system. The tests have proven we could fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices, combine that with the creation of virtual worlds. And all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Does it really work? Yes, upon waking up, all test subjects were satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few that had trouble. Those are minor issues, I'll patch them out. An issue generating them for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. Wouldn't even be able to meet capacity if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. The esteemed Gomeng has an answer to that. That's how hard our plan is. Count me out. Is your research on John Jancy's shoulders? Didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? That's what you're talking about? Collecting biological brains in a series can form an immense biological computer. A theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. Can't use anything polluted by the Tanhao. That would not be that would not be ethical. I was missing one thing. Was it the purchasing of the rest of the stuff, or was it something else? Do you remember the Halcyon Sphere? A deep space telescope has been running for centuries, collected a massive amount of information. Did it find a planet of intelligent creatures exactly? Temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the planet. Show me the report I want to see. Can't just make up such a huge discovery. I've read the report. We don't need to doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't it be too cruel? A pity is unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyway. Better for us to cultivate them. We're opening a whole new hunting ground. The G clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're thinking too far ahead. It's 500 light years away from us. This meeting was a complete waste of time. It was the poison. The one poison that I didn't get. Oh. Yeah, I assumed it put me back there, which is why I just went for it. Because most games do. And I always like to think of the moment when the finale is approaching, instead of returning and doing everything that I missed, because then I guarantee myself the quote-unquote true ending. The ending I get at that point is the ending that is true. Because that's what I did. Right? That's the moment I got to. Clan didn't spend money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years. We don't know if we'll be able to make it in the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather the vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel. What's more, we're sitting in it. The final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island, will be launched into the heavens. The entire planet with everyone on it will warp to the blue planet. You're insane? He's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy in the primordial roots to make the trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary energy columns and engines. As long as we have the roots and we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem, but what? What Kalfu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we'll not be able to return for at least 500 years. Calm down. Why won't you hear me out? Was you're the perpetrator? Where are the others? They have their own matters to attend to and asked me to speak on their behalf. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kalfu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion, my ass? It's you and this accursed Tandao Council. You murdered everyone, murdered my parents. Because of you, now Heng will die too. Data corrupted. Getting enough artifacts for Shuan, the charismatic bomb, then making a certain dialogue decision once all other requirements are met. Fusang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose control of the primordial root network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the primordial roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and power never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron. Does the true ending come with additional fights, or is it just story? You're up early? I thought you'd sleep much longer. I realize this is really the time for a nap. Shame, why return to this pitiful place when you can come welcome a whole new world in your dreams? A whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now.
So,
Why? Extra phase for Aegon for one? Fuck, okay. You are about to witness the liberation of Fusang. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We waited too long for this moment. You've gone insane. I found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you'd make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. It's not. Prophets always have to beat a lonely pass. Never mind. You'll thank me in time, you and everyone else. No! They can't speak! Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. We should celebrate because we're about to break out of this cycle and enter the realm of the immortal. And then you think this is what will free us? I'm not going to let you have your way. How extremely cruel of you. I hoped that by trapping you in dreams, I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. Oh my god. Holy shit. She's got stuff going on. Straight up Sith Lord, honestly. I really like that they're finally using the 3D background as well. Because they've been toying with it on and off. But the fact that 3D backgrounds exist in the game, but they've not been used. Oh shit, I got talisman. Okay, I'm just Sekiroing right now. I'm fucking dead. Holy shit. That's so sad, man. All I needed was like one more poison. I assume it's one more anyway. While I was studying immortality, I also studied the blade. She's fucking tanky as well. Oh my god, dude, the studying the blade attack is so hard. I like that that's her hairpiece as well, by the way. It's just cute. fucking doing that? She does have a lightsaber, it's true, yeah. I've been talismaned. I like that she has the talisman, it's really cool. It's interesting that Yi makes his blade out of ki though, rather than having an actual weapon. Oh my god! I'm dead. I don't know where my opening is, man. The only thing I can think is that I need to pull off an unbounded, but... That's too quick. She doesn't do the other attack fucking ever, apparently. I'm fucking dead. I'm wondering if maybe I should use a different talisman for this fight, rather than the charge one. It might be better to use either the default one or the water one. That's too quick, man. This lady's a beast. Doesn't give an opening? No. She interrupts your talisman. I can't use that talisman. I do not have the time. I don't know if this one works, but I can try it. I unfortunately do not have improved water. You were so obsessed, you didn't stop until you redid it flawlessly. That's fair. That's so much quicker. I got fucking hardcore baited there. I don't have this time to do it! You want even more Aegon? There's Aegon Prime and Promised Aegon. We do love mods. Okay, I found a way to do shitloads of damage. It's called The Bow is fucking OP. If only I had improved water, this would be so much better. I really don't like how long that delay is, but fuck it. What are you gonna do? I also don't like that though, because it takes too long for it to go off. So I think, unfortunately, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here. I do have improved water. It just sucks. Oh. Oh, it's just crap. I don't know what a shadow strike is. Oh, that's when you hit someone from behind. That's not helpful. Sure. Let's deal extra internal damage to her. In the hopes that that's good enough. Fucking every single one of them up, Jesus. There is not enough time to do that. At all. Okay, that went a lot better though. That one attempt, that was significantly improved. I won't finish the game with a full skill tree. Just that one thing in the very bottom left of the skill tree. I have that last attempt and then I have that. It's so hard to remember for some reason. She goes up, she does the quick hit down, and then she's gonna do I studied the blade. I need to remember that. I can't react quickly enough, so what I want to do is jump. Because if I jump, I'm guaranteed to hit the grounded attack, which I have to bounce off her head in time. But if I do that, I get guaranteed hit by the other attack, because I'm in the air and I need to counter it. It's like your only chance to actually do damage to her as well. So close. So close. How many deaths so far? I don't know, like 20? Mate, probably more. Hey, Fury. How you doing? Oh, sorry, Furry. I can't read. It's hard to read chat and also play this game. 15, you don't know? Yeah. Nope. And then she's gonna, I study the blade. I didn't get the unbound in time. Oh, but I thought that was the big one. I'm dead. I died to fire damage. You've got 3 dozen, and you're still not counting as you've beaten. I haven't got past what I assume is the first phase. I don't know if my prior mess-ups mean that that is it. We shall see. It took you hours to do this? Oh, jeez. I found the openings. They're there. They're small, but they are there. Do I have enough? No. Oh, I actually dodged it. That's a goey, yep. What a mistake. I charged it too early. Phase 1. Phase 1! Whee! Cool. That seems like Unbound, which is going to be a problem. Need a dip. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, nice. Oh. Have a good time. Come on. Just studies blade. Good. How dare you, Dip? It's not like he's been here to watch any of it anyway. He's been at the theme park the whole time. What's missing a little bit more? Oh, whoopsie. Oh, I don't have enough time to do that. Stop whatever that bullshit is. Very clever. If you get hit by that, you are caught in it, huh? Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. Just. Nice. No. I don't know how to deal with it. Fuck you! She was like, you're learning how to deal with it. That's an unbound I need to get used to. damn it. Ah, that's all I've got time for today. I gotta go. I will be back tomorrow with more of the same, well, not the same as it was today, because today got busted into Frontier. Hopefully, Old School RuneScape followed by this. You can see when it's gonna be on that link there. Fuck! Discord server. You can find on that link there, and then the YouTube channel on that final one. That is me done for the day. Till I see you next time. Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. See you later.